Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another topic related to Qshell command and clle program. Okay, so mainly we are going to discuss about a process through which we can copy the existing directory. Okay, and in projects also, like there might be some scenarios where you will need to create the directory from the existing directory, or you can say copy the directory from the existing directory. Okay, so in this situation, how we can use the qshell command and what is the change between the copying a normal file or a directory, that we are going to discuss today. So first of all, I will show you the example for the qshell commands, and then later we will utilize that qshell command in our cl program. Okay, so let's see how we can use it. So first of all, I'm running here one command qsh, which is for starting the Qshell command. So once I hit enter, you can see it will provide me Qshell command entry. Now here what we can do, we can put the commands which we want to use, or let's say I want to create something here, so I can simply use all the commands here. If you remember in last session also we use a few commands like ls for listing down all the files and directories, right? Similarly, you can use other commands as well. Now, I want to show you one directory. You can see d hash or dir hash. Let's take example for dir hash. Now, let's go back and just put the command work ln key here. Just I want to show you what all things we have in this directory. So if I hit enter here and scroll down for dir hash directory, you can see here it is. If I take option 5 here, it will show that yes, it contains one file. And if you take 5 again, then you will see that it contains some data as well, like abc. That means our dir hash file contains one file include which contains some data. Okay, there could be more files, there could be xyz text, xyz pdf, anything, because we know that directory is nothing but a folder in which we can contain everything, like either the directory as well itself, or we can create files. All the required thing we can put in this uh, directories, right? So current path is /home/sharmit dir hash. Now the thing is that we want to copy this directory as it is, as we copy folder in our system. If you relate it with the normal folder which we create in computer, same thing we can do here also. Like we can take a copy of one um, directory, or you can say folder, and then give it another name, right? So let's see how to do this, because here I just want to show you this path /home/sharmit/dir hash. In your case, it would be different, username would be different, and directory would also be different, because maybe you are using some other name for the directory. Okay, so let's go back to the qsh screen. qsh. All right, so now I will put one again. You can see that dir hash, we want to make it as what let's give it a name, uh, hash dir. Okay, hash dir, we will create it with the name hash dir. So to create that, what we can do, we can write cp space /home. Now firstly I will write the command, then I will break it down and explain you in a simpler way. So I'm writing path /home/sharmit/dir hash. So this is the directory name. Now I want to give it a new name for the path /home/sharmit slash, and I want to give it a name hash dir. Okay. Now what will happen if I hit enter here? It will give one message, error message. Why? I'll tell you. So let's hit enter first. So if I hit enter, you can see it is showing /home/sharmit dir hash is a directory and was not copied, because we are trying to copy the directory directly, like same as the file. If you know about a bit about the file thing, file related stuff, then you, although we have not covered it, and maybe in future we will cover it that also, but for now we are trying to copy it. We are just using cp, and then after using cp we are providing the path bracket. this thing we can call as path bracket, then directory name, then again the path bracket for the destination, and then new directory name. So this is fine, but why it is not copying it? Because this directory contains some data. We checked that, right? Using work lnk, we checked that yes, it contains one file. That file also contains some data, and there could be more files as well. It's not always fixed that we will contain only one file. It could be 20 files, 30 files, depends on the situations, right? So if you want to copy any directory, then in that case you are supposed to pass one more extra thing here, which is hyphen r. After cp, just put one space, then write hyphen r and space. So what does this r means? R means recursive. Recursive means it will copy everything that it finds inside a directory recursively again and again. Okay, so cp hyphen r slash home slash sharmit dir hash slash sharmit dir hash dir. So what it will do? It will copy recursively all the things from the directory hash dir hash into hash dir. Okay, so let me hit enter here. Okay, so it has created this directory. If I hit enter, you will see, yes, it has been created. Now if you do ls, you will find that hash dir is also there. Let's look for it. Yes, here it is, hash dir. Okay, let's verify the file whether it contains the file or not. So for that I will simply go with work lnk command. Now locate for hash dir, here it is. If you take option 5 here, you will find that yes, it contains one file. Similarly, dir hash was having, and now if you take 5 again, it will show you the data as well. Okay, so this is the use of copying directory, existing directory. Okay, and this is very important thing because there might be many condition in project where we are supposed to copy the existing directory. So in that case you can utilize this qshell command. But the question is how we can use it inside CL program, because we are learning about CL programming, right? And in CL programming we should know like how we can use this qshell command in order to copy the existing directory. Although we are going to use the same command, but the process is different. Let's see how we can use it. So for that you can simply write work mbr ptm, hit enter, and here you are supposed to open first program because I have already created that. So let's walk through it. So the agenda for this program is to copy the directory. Okay, and as you know, like we always create a program dynamic. So here what I'm doing, I'm taking two argument as an input parameter. So for that you can simply write pgm, then take f4, and after that you can provide two parameters like old dir and new dir. So in old dir we will accept the existing directory name, and in new dir we will put the new directory name. That's fine, right? Now if we have mentioned that we are going to pass two parameters, then we are supposed to declare it. So to declare that you can simply write dcl, press f4. Here you can provide the variable name, type, storage, and length. If you don't know about the basic thing, then I would recommend you to go and check out the previous sessions, because every session is in a proper sequence, and there in initial sessions we have already discussed these things like how to declare variable and everything. So just go and check out that first, so it would be easier for you to grab the further concepts, because right now we are just focusing on the qshell part. So this variable has been declared. Similarly, you can declare another variable. You can see new dir hash char auto 10. Okay, and then we are declaring another variable which is command. This variable we are using in order to build the command that we are going to use with a qshell. So for that you can write command star char star auto 256. Okay, so this is done. Now variable declaration is done. Now it's time to create the command. So to create the command you can write chgvar, press f4. Here in variable command we will build the query. So here you can see single quote cp hyphen r. Make sure that space should be there. That's why I firstly show you the normal command on the qshell screen. So here you can see cpa hyphen r space, then slash home slash sharmit slash and single quote. Post that we are appending it with the old variable, which is old dir, and this is the concatenating system symbol. If you have covered the previous session, there also we use this thing in order to build the dynamic SQL query. Dynamic cl command for the qsh. After that, we are again concatenating it with the path, destination path, which is slash space uh, quote space slash home slash Sharmit slash single quote, and after that we are concatenating it with a new directory. Okay, so this is the final string, and it is ready to be executed. So let's see how we can execute it. So to execute it, you can simply write strqsh cmd command. Now take F4. Once you take F4, it will ask for the variable name which you want to execute. So I passed command. Then simply hit enter, and after that we are just printing one message with the help of sndpgm msg command. So just take sndpgm msg F4, put message directory copied, then simply end pgm. Okay, so let's quickly compile this program. And here if you compile it, it is created. Now if you call it directly, it will give error for sure, because we are asking we have mentioned in program that it will take two input parameter, but we are not providing it, so that's why it is giving error. So for that reason, what we will do, we will provide two parameters to it. So to provide the parameters, you can simply write c, then press F4, and here you can take plus in order to open the param list. Then you can provide the name. So let's say I want to copy hash dir with a name hash d. Okay, so if I hit enter here, you will see after that we will again hit enter, and it will show the message directory copied. That means directory has been copied. Okay, let's verify the same. First phase by qsh, so write qsh ls. Here you will find the directory hash d. Similarly, you can verify it with worklnk, hit enter, and if you scroll down, you will find the hash d here, and the file is also there because we have copied it entire. Okay, and when you try to copy it without a hyphen r, it will give error, because we are for directory we are supposed to provide hyphen r, which will copy the content recursively. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.